Hello again, everybody. So I just made a video and I said I was going to make another one, but while I was up doing things, I started thinking about journals. So this video is going to be about journals first before I get into the other topic. So one of the things that I really need to do, and one of the things that I would really recommend doing, if you have a lot of thoughts and you frequently forget about them before you get to write them down, I would really recommend getting like a journal or a couple of journals even. Like I have one that I use a lot and I love it. This is like it's like my real journal. Like it's my personal growth journal, more so. It's larger so that way I have more room to elaborate. But also I'm about to go do it in a few minutes here, but I'm gonna go buy a journal that I can carry with me just in case I have like a random, oh my god, breakthrough thought. Like, I mean, it doesn't have to be a breakthrough thought, but anything in general, because even last night before falling asleep, I was too tired and I didn't want to move because I knew that if I moved and I started writing, I was going to be writing for a few hours. And with how hard it is for me to already fall asleep, like, I wasn't going to do it. So I hoped that I would remember to write it down in the morning, but I do not remember it, sadly. So I need to get a couple of journals, but just in case, like, I think of something and I want to talk about it either in a video or I just want to think about it, because it's a nice way to remind myself, like, hey, at some point this was brought to my attention and I want to think about it more. So, like, I think last night I was also thinking about the fact that I wish I had something that could read my thoughts and put it on, like, a note or something. I mean, not literally like write it down, but like keep track of them, because I frequently think about a ton of things, but I don't voice it or I don't write it down, and I really need to, because there's so much that I want to think about that it all comes at once, and then I'm like, all right, well, I have to choose a few of these because otherwise my mind is going to be jumping all over the place, which it does already. So, need to do that. That way I can try to get a little bit more organized, but also so that I have it in general. So I would really recommend, if you or, somebody you know talks about the fact that they want a journal and that they need a journal and, whatever. So if you need a journal, somebody else needs a journal, that is a great present to give somebody that has a lot of thoughts, because it's a really thoughtful present, because it's just keeping in mind, like, what they like to use, or what might help them in general. I mean, of course, if they don't want a journal, then there's no reason to get them one, but it doesn't hurt to try. So yeah, if you got a lot of thoughts, get a journal. Get a cute little pen. I love pens and I love notebooks and journals and things of that nature. I have a lot of them and I've gathered a lot of them, but I have to like dedicate a journal to a specific topic or like a specific time that I use it. Otherwise, my journal gets way too unorganized, because I don't have enough room for either one topic if I like separate it, or it's just all like, oh, well, this one day I was writing about the weather because I just wanted to write. Or this next day, like literally the page after, I'm writing about something completely intense and like deep. And the next day I've written about random thoughts that I've had. So it's like, it's hard to go back to it if you don't know what you're looking for or when you did it or anything like that. But yeah, I think that was all I wanted to say. This is probably the shortest video I've ever had. Maybe that's a good thing, maybe not, who knows, but I'm excited to get myself a new journal. Yeah, alright. time to make the other video.